Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President Abraham Lincoln.
Pleasure to be back in Galesburg. I have fond memories, as some of you may know, about this fair city. It's been 150 years ago that Judge Douglas and I were here to participate in what you all call debate. The reason the judge and I was debating is we both had a desire. We wanted to be United States Senator from Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to my very good friend, Judge Stephen Arnold Douglas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Galesburg. 1858, United States Senators were picked by the state legislature. My name didn't appear on the ballot, and neither did Judge Douglas.
The administration of James Buchanan, the president, wanted that Constitution adopted so that Kansas could be admitted as a slave state. Douglas opposed the Lecompton Constitution because he felt it violated his most sacred ideal, the right of the people to adopt their own constitution.
You but speak rightly when you assert that during the last session of Congress there was an attempt to violate one of the fundamental principles upon which our free institutions rest. The attempt to force the Lecompton Constitution upon the people of Kansas against their will would have been, if successful, subversive of the great fundamental principles upon which all our institutions rest. When it can be successfully evaded, self-government has received a vital stab.
Douglas vigorously defended what he called popular sovereignty, that the majority had the right to do what it wanted, period. Lincoln, on the other hand, argued that in a democracy there were quintessential moral principles which even the majority could not violate. Is there an issue of yours that Mr. Lincoln distorted?
Oh, I am glad that question was asked. Every chance he got, Mr. Lincoln accused me of entering into a conspiracy with President Buchanan and Supreme Court Chief Justice Roger B. Taney to spread slavery to every state in the Union. By age 37, I was a United States Senator, and I was the leader of the National Democratic Party by the age of 41. And then it's as if, poof, I disappeared. Today, it's the Lincoln-Douglas debates. His face is on the $5 bill. Can I get my face on the penny? Oh no, he's on that too. There are even Lincoln bobblehead dolls for sale. I believe in my conscience that it is a duty we owe to ourselves and to our children and our God to protect this government and that flag from every assailant, be he who he may.
Fondly do we hope, fervently do we pray, that this mighty scourge of war may speedily pass away. Yet, if God wills that it continue until all the wealth piled up by the bondsman's 250 years of unrequited toil shall be sunk, and every drop of blood drawn with the lash shall be paid by another, drawn by the sword. As it was said 3,000 years ago, so still it must be said. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds, to care for him who shall have borne the battle, and for his widow and his orphan, to do all which may achieve and cherish a just and lasting peace among ourselves and with all nations.
Another question from an audience member directed at both of you. Who won the debate?
I
I
did.
did.